This is tutorial video number 7, and it's all about doing things like this. So this little thing here is called a slider, and it only appears on the home page. Now the idea of this is obviously to sort of make everything kind of look visually appealing and exciting and such like. So when students are visiting your site, which they're going to do on a regular basis, things change and sort of it keeps their interest. The other thing that you can do with this is you can direct visitors to a specific area. So for example, I've created one here which is about joining the tech crew. So when the visitor clicks that, that's not going to be on there for long, maybe a week or two. They could get taken straight to the area, the tech crew area on my site, so they can then find out about what it's all about. So you can sort of use it to advertise things that are happening within your site. That was quite fast and quite a lot to take in, so just think about what I just said. That's pretty powerful, right? So I'm going to show you how to make that. Basically, what you do is no more complicated than creating a slide. So let me just have a look and show you the slides that I have created. Okay, these are the ones that came as default with your blog, and you're obviously going to want to get rid of those because you don't need those. So you can just trash those, get them thrown away. But maybe before you trash them, it might be good to make yourself a new one. So let's just have a look at this one that I made so that you can see what it actually consists of. And one thing that should become really obvious when you look at this is how quickly this can be made. So just going to get that loading up while I wait. So here's the title. Now that's the bit that sort of appears at the top of the slider. Okay, nothing in here, and here it's a picture. So I just uploaded a picture. Okay, and that's this, the picture of this stage area with the little bit of text that says find out more on it. That's the picture. And then this URL, that's a link, and here this is the link to the tech crew pages, and that's all it is. So that's something that you can create very, very quickly. And now obviously you can use your own pictures as well. So it's something that you can really make it very dynamic and changing a lot. So I'm going to talk you through the process of making one of these. And I'm going to create one from a picture that's on the web. So first thing I am going to do is I'm going to go add new in the sliders. I'm going to add new slide. Okay, this is going to be a slide to advertise the tech integration. Tech integration. Let's make it more exciting. Need to update your teacher site. Okay, that's a bit more exciting. And then I'm going to have this linking up to that area within my site, and that's going to be this one here. Okay, so that's these pages that you've been looking at. In fact, you may well have even seen this on the front. So I'll get to the page, and then I just go up here to the address and highlight it, and then I copy it with Control and C, or right click and copy. And then I go down to here and paste that in the URL, in the link. So I'm almost done. Now I need a picture, some kind of picture here to represent this. Okay, there's a few different ways to get pictures. Here is the way that I recommend, unless you're using your own pictures. I'm going to go and find a picture online, but there are issues with copyright. So the best thing to do is to use this search engine. Okay, that's search.creativecommons.org. And when you enter in your search term, so I'm going to enter in a search term of a suitable item that we might want to integrate, and I've checked use for commercial purposes and modify, adapt or build upon. So I can really do anything I like with any of these pictures that come up. I then select Google Images because I want to search Google Images. That's the search engine that I want to find. And then it takes me to Google Images, but what it's finding is only items that I can actually edit and change and really do what I like and make money out of. So it keeps us sort of in the clear from all of that perspective. Okay, I'm going to pick my picture of my technology that I want to integrate. Now, if you can see here, this one that I've highlighted, I'm going to choose this because those numbers next to it mean that it's actually quite a big picture, 1600 by 1087. And I want a nice big picture to do what I am going to do with it. So I've clicked it, it's opened up there, and I'm going to go View Original Image. Okay, when that comes up here, that's a nice big picture, nice and clear, so I'm going to be able to do some good design work with that. Okay, the first thing I need to do though is I need my own copy of that. So I'm going to right click the picture and I'm going to go Save Image As. Okay, I'm going to save it in my folder here. Okay, audio cassette front, that's good enough. Hit save. There we go, it's downloading. Okay, so I need to do some editing work on this because what I need to do is sort of get it in the right size, and then I need to put that little button on top of it. Now, if that sounds all complicated and a little bit too confusing, don't worry because help is at hand. And here is the help that is at hand. This is the file that you can download from this blog post called slidertemplate.psd. It's a Photoshop template already set up for you, the right size, and with this little find out more button on it. So even if you've never used Photoshop before, this should be fairly easy for you. So I've opened it up, ready to go. Now I need to bring that picture of that cassette tape that I saved earlier into this. So I'm going to go to where it's saved, that's here, and there it is. I can see the little thing there. So that's the file I want. I'm just going to drag it over and drop it into Photoshop. There it is. Now I'm just going to move it around a bit. Okay, and I'm going to make it bigger. Now all I'm doing really is just trying to make something look kind of fun. And to me, well, when I'm happy with it, then I'm going to just save it, because all of this bit here, all of this around the edge, that's just not going to get included. That's going to get cut off sort of automatically. So when I'm happy with it, like that, I think that little part of the cassette tape looks good. I'm just going to go File and I'm just going to go and just click on this little move thing first, just to get it to do this. That's what I want it to do. So I just clicked on another tool over here so that this popped up, and I can say, yep, place the file there. And now I'm going to save it. File, I'm going to say save for web. And my file type here is set to PNG8. So that's just a type of image file like a JPEG or a GIF, but it doesn't take much data. So you're going to create a very small file, which is what we want. And save. And I've actually created a folder called slider images so that I know where everything's getting saved on my site. So I'm going to call this tech integration. There we go. Hit save. That's all saved up. So now I can go back to the slide I was working on and hit upload. And I'm going to upload that slide into, sorry, that picture into the slide. So I go to slider images and I select my new tech integration slide image. And it's uploading relatively fast because the file's not very big, because I saved it in that special PNG format. So I'm just going to go down here, just double check that full size is selected here, because you want that to be the full 960 by 300 pixel size, and just say use that image. the image, and then lastly is just to hit publish, and that's it. That has created a new slide that will just automatically get slotted into that slider on the home page that just cycles around. So now let's switch over to here. I'm going to pop over to the home page to see the results of what I've just done. So there it is. Busy loading up. There we go. New slider. Okay. Looks pretty good. And let me just go back to that one that we were just looking at. Or not, as the case may be. Because I just wanted to just show you that when you click it, it's going to take you to the right place. So I'll go back here and just let it load up again. There we go. So I'm going to click it and it's going to take me to the tech integration place. Just one little thing while I'm thinking about it. I'm actually going to go and I'm going to change this so that it's not as long, so that it doesn't wrap around like that, because that doesn't look very neat. So I'm going to change that. So probably when you've seen it, it hasn't got that. We're going to be seeing this in the future. Right, I just clicked it and it takes me exactly to the point in the site that I want to be taken. So you can see that's a really powerful way to drag your visitors, whether they be students or parents or whoever it might be, to exactly the point in your site where you know that that information that they're probably looking for is. So it's a really powerful tool and really quick and easy to make. Okay, on to the next video if you're interested. Otherwise, get making some sliders.